Hello friends, today we're going to discuss about a very important topic, that is multiple myeloma. Multiple myeloma is a malignancy of plasma cell that arises from a single clone. Then what is this plasma cell? Well, in bone marrow, two cell are produced, two variety of cell are produced which are responsible for the immunity, that is T cell and B cell. T cell is responsible for the cell mediated immunity, whereas the B cell is responsible for humoral immunity. This B cell that is produced in the bone marrow is in immature state. It is then transferred to the lymph node where it gets matured and begin to express some protein over its cell surface, and that is the antibody. And at the time it began to do so, it is known as plasma cell. So the plasma cell is a B cell that is producing antibody, and the multiple myeloma affect this plasma cell and began to proliferate in uncontrollable manner, and also responsible for production of abnormal protein, that is the M protein or metallo or M protein. This M protein is or paraprotein is affecting the body in two ways. First is it is damaging the kidney. Secondly, it is inhibiting the production of normal antibody, so causing immunodeficiency. So this abnormal plasma cell is the point of defect in the multiple myeloma. Now we're going to discuss about the symptoms of multiple myeloma. The most commonly encountered symptom in multiple myeloma is bone pain, and that also most commonly found in the rib and the spine. Why this bone pain occur? Well, in multiple myeloma, the bone stroma, bone marrow stroma, produce rankel, also known as the overexpression of rankel. What is the full form of rankel? Rankel is receptor activator for nuclear KB ligand. What this rankel does? This rankel simply overactivate the osteoclast, and the osteoclast, as we all know, its main function is to cause the resorption of bone and thereby increasing the calcium in the bloodstream. So what we find in typically in the multiple myeloma is the punched out lesion in the bones and the rise of calcium, that is hypercalcemia in the blood. Second most encountered symptom is infection. The two type of infection is in majority found, that is the pyelonephritis and the pneumonia. The common organism that affect that is responsible for these two are as follow. Pneumonia is found to be most commonly caused by Streptococcus pneumonia, Staphylococcus pneumonia, and Klebsiella pneumonia. Sorry, I have to Streptococcus pneumonia, Staphylococcus aureus, and Klebsiella pneumonia. And for the pyelonephritis, it is mainly found are the gram negative bacteria and E. coli. So these two infections are mainly found in multiple myeloma, and the reason behind this is the chemotherapy that we start for treating the multiple myeloma actually is directed against the plasma cell, and in doing so it also killing the healthy plasma cell and thereby causing the immunodeficiency and responsible for the rise of these infections. So in this way we are getting infection in multiple myeloma. Thirdly comes the thirdly most encountered are the renal failure. Well, the renal failure, as we mentioned earlier, there is an hypercalcemia. This hypercalcemia is found to be one of the major culprit for the renal insufficiency in multiple myeloma patient. And the other that can that also causing the renal insufficiency are the Benz-Jones protein. What is this Benz-Jones protein? These are light chain protein that is also produced by this uncontrolled proliferation of abnormal plasma cell. And then there is a pyelonephritis, as we have mentioned earlier. The pyelonephritis in in the multiple myeloma, and then the amyloidosis. So that there is basically the four reason for the renal insufficiency, renal failure. That is the hypercalcemia, then the Benz-Jones protein, then the pyelonephritis, and lastly the amyloidosis. Now the fourth most commonly encountered is anemia. Well, the reason is simple for the anemia. The the abnormal B cell or abnormal plasma cell is actually occupying the bone marrow, and thereby leaving a little space for production of normal healthy erythrocyte from the bone marrow. So there is a lesser production of RBC, and hence the anemia. Then comes the neurological symptom. Well, in neurological symptom we find a bunch of problem. The problem are due to hypercalcemia, as we have mentioned earlier. Due to hypercalcemia, there may be weakness, fatigue, and confusion. Then the hyperviscosity. Well, hyperviscosity, as we have told, that there is an uncontrolled proliferation of plasma cell, and hence the uncontrolled increase in M protein, and this protein is actually in the blood, increases the viscosity or density, and for this a bunch of problems occur. Among them are headache and the retinopathy and the visual changes, and also affect several other small arteries and vessels where the blood flow is compromised. Then the plasma cells may also invade the spinal cord. As a result, it can causes the radicular pain and the loss of blood and bowel control in extreme cases of spinal cord compression. And lastly, due to the infiltration of plasma cell into the spinal cord, amyloidosis, there are many peripheral neuropathy can be found. Carpal tunnel syndrome is among them. Is very important, that is found in multiple myeloma. Now we are going to discuss about the diagnosis of multiple myeloma. Well, the triad is there for the multiple myeloma diagnosis. The triad is: first, there should be more than 10% of the sorry first we will going to do the bone marrow biopsy, and in which we will find more than 10% of the plasma 10% of the abnormal plasma cell among all other cell in the bone marrow. Secondly we will see the presence of M protein. And how are we going to find that? We will going to do the protein electrophoresis, and with this protein electrophoresis of the urine and the serum, if we find the M protein or metalloprotein, then we are confirmed that this we are that the multiple myeloma is present in the patient. And also the third part of the triad, that we remember by a mnemonic, that is CRAB. CRAB, CRAB. C stand for the hypercalcemia, A stand for anemia, R stand for the renal insufficiency, and B stand for bone X-ray, in which we find the punched out lesion, especially in the skull. So basically, these three are most important for the diagnosis of multiple myeloma. Once again, we are summarizing the diagnosis. First, we are going to do the bone marrow. First, we are going to do the bone marrow biopsy, where we are going to find more than 10% of the bone marrow cell are the plasma cell, abnormal plasma cell. Then we are going to do the protein. Then we are going to do the protein electrophoresis of the serum and urine, where we are going to find the M protein, and lastly the CRAB, which is CRAB. Hypercalcemia, renal insufficiency, anemia, and bone marrow, and the bone X-ray abnormality. So this is our diagnosis part. In the next video, we're going to discuss about the treatment of the multiple myeloma.